morning. It is Saturday, about 9:45. Your boy actually got to sleep in today, which is a blessing and a curse. It was nice getting some extra rest, but I missed the prime opportunity to get out and run while it was still cool out. So that kind of sucks, but making the best of it. Whipping up some coffee now and drinking my AG1, drinking my Element, just getting in my element for the day. Yeah, no real plans today. I'll probably hit the gym at some point, hit a run at some point, and otherwise just trying to figure out what's going on with my phone. Yeah, I've made no progress there. Trying to get logged into my Visible account through Ashton's phone, but they're doing the two-step verification process and I can't use my phone to get that, and supposedly they're texting me a code, but it's not coming through on my iMessages on MacBook, and they're supposed to have emailed me a code and it's not coming through in my Gmail. So Visible's fumbling the ball bad, but we'll figure it out. Got the whole day. Yeah, otherwise don't really have anything planned at all, so let's just have a great chill day. Can you jump in?
Well, I'd be damned, like when I got sons, if I let somebody tell me who I am. Here I stand, flesh and blood, doing all that I can.
Ball?
Need no
Alright,
judge,
ball
I'd
it
be
is.
damned if I let you get inside of my head, my head. Well, I'd be damned if I let you get inside of my head.
At the risk of sounding like a Karen or a negative Nancy, which I don't really think it is, but still, just gonna throw that forewarning out there. Nothing fucking makes me more mad than coming to the park and these people were having a birthday party for their son here last night, and they just left trash all over the ground. I don't really know if you can see it, but like these little blue pieces of plastic are everywhere out here. They left these fucking decorations hanging in the tree. Like, if you're gonna be a fucking cheap ass and have your kid's birthday party at the park because you can't afford to have it somewhere else where they'll actually clean up for you, like, at least have the decency to clean up after yourself. What the fuck? This is like a nice park in like a really nice neighborhood too. It's not like we're in the middle of downtown in some dumpy area with like homeless camps everywhere. This is a really nice park. Irks me. Don't be that person. If you're seeing this, do not be that person. And also, tell your friends not to be that person. Okay, that's my rant. Public service announcement, over. Now let's have some fun. I kind of thought, while I'm just sitting here at the park and I don't have a phone or anything to be distracted by and space out on, I would just talk a little bit about my training right now. My mileage is significantly lower than it would typically be. I'm at 22 miles right now going into Saturday, which is very low for me. But I'm also doing a lot of strength training and gym sessions. So technically, like, my actual time training is pretty pretty close to when I'm running like 100-mile weeks. And I'm getting significantly faster. Like, not that 9:30 pace is fast by any means, but I ran 9:30 pace yesterday with a heart rate of 113 beats per minute, which is significantly lower than I typically would have for that pace. So yeah, my fitness is definitely in an upward trajectory. And like I did 5 15-second sprints, or not sprints, strides, excuse me, at 5-minute pace yesterday, and felt comfortable doing those. Now, like, I wouldn't be able to hold that for a very long time or anything, but I'm probably getting close to where I could come close to a 5-minute mile, 5:30, something like that, maybe. Which just is awesome, because right now my goal for this year is just to build up speed. I know I've said it before in other videos, but I really want to do a sub 3-hour marathon this year. And I don't really have like a specific training plan that I'm following at this point, but that's just because I've been trying to give myself grace with life stressors, and also just trying to get back into the gym, lifting weights, and be smart with all of that. So I'm just trying to figure out exactly how I want to structure my training and my days. And another thing with that is, if you don't know, I am cleaning pools now here in Phoenix. So I start my day really early to try and be done before the heat of the day. Which means that most of my runs are on the treadmill. I'm sure everyone's noticed that, which I don't enjoy. But yeah, I'm just kind of trying to figure out exactly what my schedule will be like through the summer, and just take care of myself. I don't want to put myself into a hole by trying to start working too late and then be out when it's way too hot and not be able to keep that up. So I'd rather just go ahead and condition myself to run on the treadmill if that's what I'm going to have to do all summer long. Yeah, just trying to figure things out slowly but surely, and not pressure myself into thinking like I really need to be putting in these high volume weeks, because I don't necessarily need to do that right now. Specified training is far more important, and so I've been trying to hit like 2 structured workouts a week where I'm getting some faster paces, maybe some intervals, but mostly like just a warm up with like some tempo miles in the middle, something like that. I've been hitting several runs over the last couple weeks where I'm in the low 7s or even high 6-minute miles, which, I mean, I ran a 20-minute 5K a few years ago just to see if I could do it, and I barely did it. Like 1959 kind of did it. So yeah, it just goes to show that I'm on the right path and I'm doing all the right things, and I just need to figure out exactly the structure of everything, along with making sure that I have time to do my YouTube videos and to still get a lift in and all that. Trying to figure out how to be a hybrid athlete and do it proper. Another thing I'm really figuring out is how to do my nutrition proper, which a lot of that is just figuring out certain meals and just leaning into those, you know, that bodybuilder mentality of like, this is what I fucking eat all day, every day. And I think I've kind of figured that out now. Rice and tofu seem to be the way that I'm going to be going forward, which, if you saw my video last night, you know I I did a bunch of meal prepping, and yeah, I think I'm on the right path. I think I'm figuring it out. So just trying to be smart. And it was only, what, 2 weeks ago now that I was like feeling like I was super sick. I was having these massive migraines every day. And so now I'm on the other side of that, and I really think I'm getting the hang of this shit. And it's not even as hot as it's gonna get. It's barely even hit 100 degrees in Phoenix. So we still have 15, 20 degrees hotter that it's gonna be getting. And another thing, I know I keep saying that, but I've got to figure out my schedule for Yogi too. Like, he's got to exercise too. It's not just me. So I've got to figure out the right structure to where he can get out, and it's not in the middle of the day at the hottest time, which kind of means that I need to go and be at the gym during the hottest time and get my treadmill miles in then, even if it kind of breaks me mentally. But we're figuring it out. If I can get into a good groove of going to bed early, then I think I might start trying to wake up even earlier, like 3:30 instead of 4:30, so that I can run for an hour before I go in at 5:30. And then I can lift later in the day, which would be an ideal schedule because the gym gets so crowded in the evenings anyways. So that's what I would like to do, but it's just been so difficult. I'm barely getting over 5 hours of sleep most nights, and like with hard training, that's really probably not enough anyways. And getting less than that is just gonna really be putting me into a deficit, which is why I end up sleeping in late on weekends, which is my time to go get long runs in. And so yeah, it's just a vicious cycle of crushing my training. So I'm trying to get out of that loop, and maybe just a chill weekend is really what I need to make that happen. I don't know. Like I said, we're figuring it out. I'm just brainstorming here. Sorry for the long rant. I know my videos have been a lot of talking lately, and hopefully that just is helping you guys work through something you're going through too. I'm here to provide value. If you have any questions, please drop them in the comments. I'd love to be able to help any way I can. Message me on Instagram, X, TikTok, whatever. I'm trying to be on all platforms. Although, right now, at least, maybe today I'll have it fixed, but I'm kind of unreachable. Except I do have my laptop, so I've been checking Instagram on there. But I'm going to wrap this up. Thanks for your support. I think bigger things are definitely on the way. I'm visualizing them, and we're going to manifest them. 2024, let's make some shit happen. Let's get it. Quick little update. Took Yogi for a little spin around the neighborhood on the bike. And, well, I was on the bike, Yogi was running. And took Rishi out. I'm headed to the Apple store. Also took a shower, if you can't tell. Looking fly, looking fly. So yeah, headed to Apple right now. Hopefully I'm not late. I'm gonna be cutting it close. Hopefully I can find parking relatively easily. And yeah, we'll see what they say. Hopefully we get some good news. We'll see. Boom. In and out in under 20 minutes. They weren't really able to do anything with my phone, so I just went ahead and got a new one. 15 Pro Max. Fucking stoked. Way too fucking expensive, but gotta invest in myself to put out good content for you guys. About to get hit by a car. Look who I found. I'm a stranger caught in a snapshot frame. Coming to you live from the new iPhone 15 Pro Max. Just picked it up tonight and I'm fucking stoked about it. I'm a little sick to my stomach about how much I spent on it, but it's an investment in my content and my future in content making and filmmaking. I was really on the fence about whether I should get the phone or get an actual camera, but my phone was broken anyways, and I was like, all right, let's just go for it. It's user friendly, not as much of a learning curve as a regular camera, so I just rolled with it, and not even gonna give myself a hard time about it. Just gonna be stoked. Anyways, smashing some calories right now. 300 grams of long grain brown rice with 8 ounces of tofu, following the Nick Bare hybrid athlete diet, except with tofu instead of ground beef because I am a vegan. Yeah, just working on the video from today, all shot on GoPro, aside from this clip right here, which is on the new iPhone. Yeah, it's been a great day. I'm going to finish this video up as quick as possible and try and wind down and get into bed so that I can wake up early and get some good training in before it gets too hot. I decided to skip training today since I didn't have a phone to listen to music to, and I know that sounds like a total cop-out, and it kind of is, but running on the treadmill with no fucking music just does not work for me. So I probably needed a rest day anyways. I've been training pretty hard, and yeah, not going to give myself a hard time about that either. So I'm going to wind it down. I'll see you guys tomorrow. It's going to be another great fucking day. I love you guys.